So, today's project is pressing apple cider. So, this is my press. It's a relatively simple press. It has a Bell-Door electric motor with a grinder on the back, single barrel, Acme screw to put the down pressure in place. Hang on a minute, I'm trying to rotate. There we go. For apples, I pick up apples for free. So the apples I have are not the prettiest apples, but I have found that the uglier the apple, the better the cider. Basically what I'll do is I will go around and I'll find people that have apple trees in their yard. And you look below the apple tree and you see all these apples that are all over the yard, and you realize that they do not use their apples. The apple tree becomes basically a nuisance to them. Personally, I love them. So what I'll do is I'll go up, knock on the door, ask them if they want the apples cleaned up, and usually when you do that, they will let you pick on any of the apples that are still on the tree. So I get sometimes I'll get a combination of very good apples and a combination of not so good apples, but what I end up doing is sitting down and cutting out all the bad spots. So I have two buckets. The white bucket is for the bad spots. The orange bucket is to put any of the good apple left. And when I get done, all I hope is the good side has more apple in it than the bad side. So that's basically what I've been doing this morning. I've gone through and got two 5-gallon buckets so far of good apples to 4.5 gallon, or 4 or 4.5 gallons of bad spots. So not too bad. That has done for me is produced about 2.5 gallons of cider so far. So I'm going to stop here and set back up, and I'll let you watch me cut some bad spots out of apples for a couple minutes, and later I'll show me grinding and pressing. So hope you enjoy. So I go through, feel for any soft spots, cut those out, put the rest in the bucket. These apples are actually Golden Delicious. And these ones, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing they're Red Delicious because they have a little bit of a pink. You can see there, that's a pretty bad spot. I'll cut out as much as I can. Anything else is good to go. So these spots are not a big deal. These are just spots that develop on some of the apples. It's nothing dangerous. Basically what I do is I'll go through and do this. I have to work a little harder than other people do for their apples because I get them for free, but I found that I've gotten really good cider out of these type of apples, you know, that I pick up. I've done cider out of crab apples, I've done cider out of all kinds of different apples that people consider to be horse apples or deer apples or whatever you want to call it. But so if I can't salvage anything out of it, like this one's pretty bad, but I can still salvage. A little bit. And a little bit's better than none. So. Some people might not be willing to work this hard for cider, but my kids enjoy it, I enjoy it. And free is free. All it takes is my time. Got the equipment, I bought it quite a few years ago, and it has gotten me many gallons of cider. Probably in the range, over the years, probably 100 gallons. So, not bad for the investment I have into it. So. Okay, that's it for now. And we'll bring you back in a little while. Okay, so there's the waste, and there's the good, and you can see I have more good than waste, so I'm a happy camper. Time to do some pressing. Take about 2 5-gallon buckets to fill the hopper down here. Oops, better run away. going. Got the barrel a little too close to the edge, and it's blocking some of the drain hole, so that's why I'm foaming up a lot right now. I'll back off the screw in just a second and reposition it. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad, because it is pretty windy out today. Windy and cold. It's around 40 degrees. Fresh, sweet apple cider. For the Europeans over there, this is just apple juice. Fresh apple juice. I am gonna be making some of it into ciders. So far I've got about 4 gallons worth. So I'm not sure what 4 gallons translates into liters. Crap. Isn't it 3 point something liters per gallon? So let's just go 3, 6, 9, minimum of 12 liters so far. That's just a rough guess. My mathematics for that are not real well. Neither is my English, considering I just said real well instead of very good. So now I'm going to take that pan and I'm going to put it and pour it through that screen. That screen will take out any of the bigger chunks of flesh from the fruit, and we'll get it down to what I consider drinkable. So I'll swap out that pan and put another one in there so I don't waste any drops, and then I pour that off. there you have it. 5 gallons worth of fresh cider right now. It is should be good. So I will, for my family, pasteurize this. So I'll put it in pans and heat it up and let it cook for a little while and then cool it, and then the kids will be able to drink it. So there's a lot of wild yeast in it right now, so I do not want that to hamper the flavor later when I make cider, so I will end up killing that off probably with some Camden tablets for my stuff. So we'll talk to you later. Hope you enjoy. Bye-bye. Here's what's left after the pressing. You get a nice little block like that. I am filling up a bin to compost the apples. So that'll go to feeding my garden, which eventually will go to feeding me. So all works out. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.